Hello, this is Tristan from cardiocritic.com, and this is my quick introduction and video review of the TempIR wrist blood pressure monitor. So it's a blood pressure monitor that fits to the wrist as opposed to the upper arm cuff style. The purpose of this review and this video is just to quickly walk you through the product to show you what you get and how it works. Okay, opening the box. Got some instructions that I have referred to. They're well written. This instruction book is in English, all in English. There's plenty of information here about the product, how to take an accurate and a consistent reading, and what the different levels of readings might mean. The device is kept safe in this hard plastic carry case. I'll open that up. This is it. This is the TempIR blood pressure monitor. It's just turned itself on there. E1 is an error because it didn't get a reading, so that's fine. We're going to ignore that for a second. Okay, so the device itself is powered by two AAA batteries. These came as supplied with the unit. It's very simple to work. In a minute I'll show you how to actually take a reading consistently and accurately. An important thing with these wrist monitors, as shown here, is that you need to have your wrist elevated. The device needs to be in line with your heart when you take the reading. Okay, now you can set the date and the time, which I've already done on this unit, which is useful because the device has a 90 memory recall, so your last 90 readings are stored in the memory. I'll just turn the device off for a second. On the left hand side here we have the World Health Organization's ratings for blood pressure, from green being safe to moderate to high. There's 6 different levels I think that this will show you as you use the device. You get a little block here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, refer to the manual or to other online advice if you're not too sure about what your blood pressure should be. When you turn the device on, you'll hear a little motor noise here, and you'll see the cuff is inflating. Normally that would keep on inflating and then restrict the blood flow in the arteries and take the blood pressure reading. Coming up with an error obviously because it's not connected. If we go into here, this is the memory, and we can see here for an example of one of my blood pressure readings taken today, date, time. Here's my systolic, my diastolic, and my resting heart rate, my pulse rate on the bottom here, and it was reading number 4. There's reading number 5, so I can use the memory to compare the two readings. That's really it. It's simple to use. I found it to be consistent and accurate. If you do get erroneous readings, it's generally because your wrist is too low too low and flat. You need to elevate the wrist to get the accurate reading. But well made, good quality product, and now I'll show you how to use it. Now I'm just going to show you how to take an accurate and consistent reading with this TempIR wrist cuff blood pressure monitor. Whenever you take your blood pressure, try to take it at the same time each day. Don't take it immediately after food, alcohol, exercise or a hot bath. Try to take it mid-morning, mid-afternoon or late evening at the same time every day, and that will help to get consistent and accurate readings. The most important thing with a wrist cuff blood pressure monitor is that you need to position it on your wrist at the height in line with your heart. So once the device is clipped on, you can't have your wrist flat down here. It needs to be held in line with your heart. If not, your results are going to be inconsistent and inaccurate. An upper arm cuff blood pressure monitor, it's always in line with your heart, so there's a lot less potential for error there. Okay, so let's put the device on. It's got a spring clip here, which makes it very easy to locate onto the wrist here. About 1 to 2 finger widths down from the base of the palm. When it's there, secure it with the Velcro strap. Not too tight, but firmly secured. Now the important thing, raise your wrist. Elevate the wrist so the device is in line with your heart. If you don't do this, the readings are going to be inaccurate and inconsistent. I've been sitting, relaxing 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, which is good protocol to follow when taking the blood pressure. Same time every day. My wrist is elevated and now I'm ready to take my blood pressure. Press the on button. What's going to happen now is the unit is going to inflate, restrict the blood flow in my wrist. After a few seconds, taking readings, it's going to deflate and release the pressure in my wrist, thus obtaining my systolic and diastolic readings. At the same time, it will also give me a resting heart rate, my pulse reading as well. Most blood pressure monitors do that too. Okay, so there's my first reading. I have a high, lower blood pressure. That's normal for me. Once you've taken your blood pressure over a course of weeks and you know what your normal baseline is, then you only need to do one reading. If this reading had been lower than normal or higher than normal, then I'd recommend you probably do another 2 readings and then take an average of the 3. The TempIR blood pressure monitor, as we've shown before, has a memory button or a timestamp, and it can record the last 99 recordings, which is useful for analysis. Okay, so this is it. TempIR wrist cuff blood pressure monitor, easy to use, accurate and consistent as long as you follow the guidelines. Elevated wrist, I have to stress that, elevate the wrist. If you don't do that, it's going to be inconsistent and inaccurate. Take the blood pressure at the same time every day. Great value for money, highly recommended blood pressure monitor from TempIR. Thank you for watching. This is cardiocritic.com. Cheers.